are you all doing? Good. Let's get prepared. So good morning to everyone in church and those who are on live stream today and those who's recording and going to be watching tonight. Good evening and good morning, whoever you are and wherever you are. So today you're going to hear some great testimonies. You're going to hear some testimonies of hope. You're going to hear testimonies about lives being restored. But for those who don't know me, my name's Stephen Seedhouse. I'm the director of the Hope Centre Ministries here in South Wales, and I'm with our team today and with the team from Bridgend as well. The Hope Centre Ministries have been here for a couple of years, but we've actually been worldwide. We've been around for 7 years. It was founded by a guy called Josh Hanna. Now, Josh basically sold his house. He had a conversation with his wife. He had a lovely house, and he says, you know what? We're actually going to sell my house and buy a smaller house and create a rehab. And that's how the Hope Centre Ministries was born over in America. Now, today, there's 27 sites worldwide, and we've got 3 here in Wales. And we're delighted that we've got the guys here from Wales, from Bridgend, and you're going to be hearing from Kurt, who's our new manager. What we pride ourselves on, if I'm allowed to use that, is 3 statements: restoring lives, restoring families, and restoring communities. And that is at the heart of things. In order for us as the Hope Centre to succeed, we need to partner with the church, in the community, with the people in the community. Today we reach out our hand to you guys and we say, come to us, and we want to support you, and equally we need you. So if you guys want to partner with us today, I'm going to be around. We really want the church to pray for the ministry. Worldwide, we have people interceding for us through prayer, praying for the staff, praying for the guys, praying for the whole ministry of us as a whole. It's so important that we have people. So if you want to be a closet prayer, if you want to come and see me and we can connect with Pastor Lem, that would be awesome. We can get to know each other and partner and just become one big family, which is awesome. I can't see. There we go. During the pandemic, where there's a crisis, there's been an opportunity. And through prayer and through seeking God's word, and we decided to push through in the ministry, and we kind of dug deep in what we needed to do. And we had to expand. We couldn't stand still. So where there's a crisis, the opportunity came. So in the last 12 months, we've graduated 13 people. We've got 2 in the church now who are going to graduate in March. A round of applause for Ian and Chris Galvin. Currently, as we speak, we're building another home. We're renovating another home in Pontypool for the ladies. The ladies were situated here, but we've moved them to Pontypool. So we're expanding. So as a ministry in South Wales, at one given time, we're going to have 20 ladies and gentlemen on the programme, coming from a place of absolute brokenness and darkness into a place of light. And you're going to hear these testimonies today, which are going to, knock you off your seats, guys. It's incredible what's going on. And the gospel is at the forefront of what we're doing. Is having that relationship with the church in the communities is most important. And that's the reasons why we're rooted strongly, our foundations are rooted strongly in all of our sites worldwide. Without the church, the Hope Centre wouldn't be in the place where it is today, fundamentally. And I'm going to invite Kurt up now. If you can give it a round of applause for Kurt Bowden, please. Now Kurt, like myself, went through the program. I went through the program 3.5 years ago. Kurt equally has gone through the program. He's now the manager of the Bridgend Centre, where we've got 4 guys on the program and 1 community leader. And we actually believe in investing in our people. We believe in partnering with our people. We believe in praying with our people. We pray of educating our people. And whatever I've gone through in my life is for me to share. it's like for the team, they will share our experiences, we'll share our problems, we'll talk, we'll pray, to get to a place where we feel free in our lives. And through that, we've got Kurt. Kurt graduated when?
November 2019.
So Kurt's going to tell you a little bit about his story, and then we're going to hear one testimony and have a break. So over to Kurt.
So my name's Kurt Bowden, and I'm the manager now of the Hope Centre in Bridgend. But I'm just going to share how I've arrived here today and what God's done for me in the last just roughly 2 years or so. So I started with just the same old abandonment, rejection, dysfunctional family issues. In a nutshell, when I was 18, I did start gambling when I was 18. I was actually addicted to online bingo sites. That stopped after about 3 or 4 years. A few years later, I then started working for a bookies. I became manager within a few months, and with all the ongoing and personal problems, obviously gambling took the forefront of my life. I ended up homeless, losing my job from that. Basically just living homeless, street sleeping in tents. And then I went to a Christian homeless shelter, and that's when my journey then started with Christianity. And then I applied for the Hope Centre Cumbran. Arrived May 2019, and then, in a nutshell, got baptised 2 months later. Just went across my journey myself, which wasn't easy. Graduated a little bit early, November 2019, and then I was offered an internship to stay for another year. I stayed for another year, and then I was afforded the privilege of stepping up and working as a manager for the new centre. So that's where I am now today. But I just want to echo what Steve said about, obviously, the relationships and us partnering with the church. So it's something I've said quite a few times, to be honest, that especially throughout the Bible, that Jesus was always around community. So he started off with Simon Peter and his brother Andrew, and then from there he had the 12 disciples. He was constantly around different people. After the Sermon on the Mount, he had another 70. He had the multitudes of people following him. He then fed the 5,000. He fed the 4,000. And then the end goal for him was he then died on the cross for every single person. He then gave us a way then to be every single person in the world to be then in communion with him. So for him, the integral part for him was fellowship and community, and that's what we echo as a ministry as well. So going forward, we would love then to integrate and partner with this church Compassion, but not just the church as well, just go out forward and kind of spread the news of the good news and the good message to the community in Bridgend, and hopefully further afield as well. So that's where I've been in a nutshell coming through now. And I just want to invite Chris Galvin to come up and share. Chris, you've changed the back of you, okay. Chris, come up and just share his story on what God's done for him in his life and his journey.